Guess what, you guys? Take a look at our youngest female breeder bearded dragon over here. She was looking mighty plump this morning, and if you look really closely, you can see some bulges down there. That's right, she's gravid for the very first time. Now the reason why she's pacing, I think, is because she's kind of annoyed with all those eggs in her belly. And of course, this being her first clutch, I don't think she's quite used to it yet. So, yep, there's some of the bulges. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, she doesn't like me touching her belly. She's gonna puff up so I can't feel them. But yeah, I can feel the lumpy bumpies in there. So she is for sure gravid. You're okay, honey. You're okay. Yeah, she's gonna be really active. What's cool about her is that if you look real close, let's see if I can get her to okay, yes. Here she is. If you look at her beard, the spikes point upwards instead of downwards. Now, that is a good sign of a dunner. She is actually a dunner bearded dragon, where the scales pointing about every direction you can think of. On a normal bearded dragon, the scales all point in one direction, whereas in her, they're all kind of random. So that is a different type of scaled bearded dragon. Yeah, you're so silly. And that's why her spikes point up instead of down. That's why her beard looks a little strange, because their scales are a bit more random. And she's got beautiful orange coloration on her face and on her body along the sides. So we have a really good feeling that she's going to produce some awesome looking babies. And if you also look at her feet, you can see she's got 6 toes on each foot. Let's see, I don't know, she's got her back feet buried, you can't really see those. She's a little hyper, so I don't know if she'll let me see her back feet. She's like, don't look at my feet. But yeah, there's her front feet, the 6 toes. There's your back foot with its extra toe on there. The extra little baby toe in the inner part. And what's really cool is her dad had 6 toes on each foot. And a lot of her siblings either had like 1 foot that had 6 toes or 2 feet that had 6 toes. But she had all 4. So it'll be cool to see if she passes this trait on to her babies. We think she will, because evidently it passes through from father to daughter, so I'm sure she'll pass it on too. And now we're going to show you who we bred her to. I had to ask Jenny. We bred her to Mr. M1, aka Mordecai. So he's going to be the dad, and he is gorgeous. He is a translucent, not sure if he's hypo, but I know he's translucent, a red one. Can't see it too well because of the light. Makes him look all yellow, but he is very, very red. But yeah, Mr. Mordecai is the dad. And he is a normal beardy as far as scale type. So a normal mixed with a dunner will give us both dunners and normals. And I have a feeling that I think he can pass the translucent gene along. I'm not sure if he can. I don't think he can produce any translucents himself without the female being het for translucent or translucent herself. I don't believe she's translucent, because she can be and also be a dunner. But her eyes aren't solid black, which is the sign of the translucent, whereas his are. So she could possibly be het, because I think one of her parents might have been translucent, I don't know, or they had translucent genes in there too. So we might end up with translucents. We're not quite sure what we're all gonna get. Jenny paired them on purpose, I think, to just kind of see what we all get as far as cool genetics go. Yeah, it'll be a mystery. If we get translucent babies, then we know the female is het for translucency. Yeah. Translucent dunners would be pretty darn cool. But yeah, we only had to pair him once with her, and he got the job done. Yes, you did. Good boy. I was very surprised to see that, but he looks like he got the job done. Here's hoping the clutch is fertile when she lays it. There is a possibility it could be infertile. What are you looking at my fingers for? You think I'm gonna feed you, huh? No, they gotta feed you later. But yeah, he gets it done pretty darn quickly. He's pretty fertile boy. Alright, well we'll leave her alone for now. Here's hoping in a couple weeks maybe she'll lay her eggs. I don't know how quickly she'll lay them. Hopefully she'll learn to dig a nest like our other females, and when she starts digging we'll put her in the nest box and see if she'll lay in there. So hopefully she'll get the picture really quickly. So we'll go ahead and leave her alone for today, and here's hoping we get a nice fertile clutch from her.